Hello guys, welcome to GA.Automotive. I'm Gauravani and today we are here for the newly launched Hyundai Venue. Venue, when launched in 2019, was one of the first compact SUVs in Indian market, and that is why attracted a lot of customers. Hyundai has now launched its facelift in 2022. Today we are going to talk about the SX variant of it, which is second top variant of the Venue lineup. What are the features on offer, and is it a good option to buy if you are looking for a feature rich car but at comparatively lower price? We are also going to compare it with the SX optional, that is top end variant, and know what are the features that it misses out from it. Also, this is the polar white color which we are going to look at today. By the time, if you are finding the videos to be interesting, make sure that you are subscribing to the channel and do press the like button. Let us now get into the video and find out about everything. Let us start with the exterior. In the front, it gets projector based LED headlamps along with LED DRLs which surround the whole LED headlamp setup. It also gets a cornering lamp placed inside it. You get the turn indicators placed here on the top. It gets all new front grille with chrome finish which makes it look quite appealing from the front. It also gets black surrounds that extend up to turn indicators. You get Hyundai's logo in the center. Underneath, this is how the front bumper looks. You also get silver finish skid plate in the front. And this is how the overall front end of the car looks. Overall, there are no changes in the SX and the SX optional variant from the front. Let us now move on to the side profile. It here gets 15-inch steel rims with wheel caps. You instead get 16-inch diamond cut alloy wheels on the SX optional variant. Turn indicators are placed on the ORVM. Body colored door handles. You get chrome finish on the door handles in the SX optional variant. This is how the side profile of the car looks. You get an overall length of 3.99 meters, width of 1.77 meters and ground clearance of 195 mm. It gets features like roof rails on the side along with shark fin antenna and an electric sunroof. Let us now move on to the rear end. This is how the overall rear end of the SX variant looks. Let us now talk about each and every feature. You get the turn indicator placed here. It gets the same connected LED tail lamp setup which looks quite great from the rear. You get Hyundai's logo along with badging of Venue. This is how the rear bumper looks. You also get reverse parking sensors placed here. Badging of SX variant. You do not get rear wiper in this variant. And this is how the overall variant looks. Let us now open the boot. You get an overall boot space of 350 liters. You do not get any change in the boot space. Also, the rear seats come with 60-40 split. You also get a halogen boot lamp placed inside it. So this was all about the exterior. Let us now get inside the car. Let us now talk about the interior of the SX variant. On the driver's side door, you get controls for all the 4 power windows with one touch up and down feature only on the driver hand side. Controls here for child lock and electrically adjustable ORVM. Silver finish interior door handle. You get hard plastic finish here with beige color. Space for 1 liter bottle. The seats in this variant come with completely manual adjustment for reach and height. Though in SX optional variant you get electric adjustment for the reach of the seat. Here you get fully fabric finish of beige and black color. On the SX optional variant you get leatherette plus fabric finish, and this is how the overall seats look like. You get controls here for headlight leveler, traction control and a push start stop button along with AC vent. Let us now get inside the car and talk about every feature in brief. Let us first start the car. Take a look at its instrument cluster. You get a fully digital instrument cluster with speedometer on the left hand side and tachometer on the right hand side with a MID in center. You can control it through the controls provided here on the steering wheel. You also get tire pressure monitoring system in this variant. Also, to scroll through the information of mileage and all, you can control here from the steering wheel. Take a look at the steering wheel of the car. You get a 4-spoke steering wheel which is quite similar, which we have seen in Creta, Verna and i20 previously. You get leather wrapped steering wheel which is quite comfortable to hold on. On the left hand side controls for music system, on the right hand side controls for instrument cluster. You get controls for wipers placed here, and on the other side you get controls here for headlights and turn indicators. It gets an 8-inch touchscreen infotainment system with a different user interface and Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity. You also get all the settings provided here on the touchscreen infotainment system itself, As you can see, you can browse through all the settings. Underneath you get all the shortcut buttons provided here for the infotainment system, along with the volume knob on the left hand side. You also get a button here. If you press it for a long time, the screen will turn off. Underneath you get controls for automatic climate control AC with a digital display in the center showing you the temperature. Two buttons are here, one for rear defogger and the other one for front defogger. You also get a wireless charging pad, which is again a good feature. Manual gearbox. Take a look at the key. It basically gets three buttons, one to unlock, second to lock, and third one to open the boot. You also get a dedicated space here to keep the key. Manual handbrake, twin cup holders. You get some internal storage inside the driver armrest. In the SX optional variant, you get a dedicated air purifier integrated inside the driver armrest. So that's a differentiating feature in both the variants. You get three ports here, one for USB, in the center a 12-volt charging socket and a Type-C charging socket on the right hand side. You get manually dimming IRVM in both the variants SX and SX optional. You also get BlueLink connectivity features placed here on the IRVM itself, two halogen cabin lights, and in the center controls for electric sunroof, which is overall decent in size. As you can see, you do not get vanity mirror on the driver's side, but you get that on the co-driver side. You get a dedicated space here to keep your mobile or some small things. The glove box is overall decently sized but also comes with cooling function, so that's again a good feature. The overall interiors now receive dual tone finish, which makes it look quite premium, and this was all about the interior of the SX variant. Let us now talk about the second row. On the door you get controls for the power window placed here. You get beige color finish on the door, though it is hard plastic, not leatherette upholstery. Silver finish interior door handle. The rear seats come with fabric finish of dual tone greige and black color. You get two adjustable headrests at the rear, along with a center armrest with dual cup holders. The rear seats come with two-step reclining feature, which is first in segment and is quite a good feature to have in your car. Let us now get inside the car and talk about space first. As you can see, the legroom and kneeroom for a tall-heighted person of around 6 feet is quite decent enough. You get scooped out first row seats, adding to the space. You get AC vents placed in the center, along with two charging sockets placed underneath them. Now take a look at the dashboard of the car. This is how the dashboard looks from the second row. In terms of safety, it gets two airbags, ABS, EBD, brake assist, electronic stability program, traction control, and hill hold control. You get 6 airbags in the top end SX optional variant, two adjustable headrests at the rear, grab handle on the left hand side, along with a coat hook on the right hand side too, halogen based cabin lights. Talking about the space here at the second row is quite decent for 2 adults and a child in between. Also the AC bump is quite large, so a child would only prefer to sit in between the adults. So this was all about the SX variant of Venue lineup. It is available with both petrol and diesel engines, a 1.2 litre petrol and a 1.5 litre diesel. The petrol manual variant cost you rupees 10,70,000 ex-showroom India, while the diesel manual cost rupees 11,43,000 ex-showroom India. Comment down what was your favorite feature and what are your thoughts on this variant. Also, don't forget to like, share, subscribe the channel if you are finding the videos to be interesting. Thank you so much.